Hello, everybody. I have decided to do a short 30-minute day devotional with everybody. I just wanted to share some things that were on my heart. I was at Dan's early worship practice yesterday, and just some things that have been stirring on my heart. And I just felt like, as the Lord popped some things on in my mind, that I should go ahead and share and do a 30-day devotional. I don't know how quick this will be or how that will look, but I encourage you to take the moment to share. I would love for you to share this out there so that we can just walk through this devotion together. This devotion is going to be basically, yes, I can, giving ourselves permission. Often we get in our own way with things. So as I was just thinking about the different things that we don't give our permission for and where to even begin to start this, I just started looking at what permission is. And permission is giving consent or authorization, approval from authority. And sometimes we forget that we are the authority in our own lives. We can make choices, we have our free will, and we can get stuck in a mindset or a frame of mind that will limit us. And so I just want to talk about the different things that we often overlook, don't realize that we're not giving ourselves permission to do or permission for. And right now, the thing that was biggest on my mind that was like just standing out to me was permission to make a change. Sometimes we get in our very comfortable, everything is safe place, but we have a stirring in our heart and we're not quite sure what that looks like. So we don't give ourselves permission to step out there. And I know that the reference refers to the Israelites and what they were going through. And I do encourage you to look at Isaiah 43, but I'm going to just do a piece of that today that was on my heart. Isaiah 43:18 through 19. Forget the former things. Do not dwell in the past. Behold, I'm doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I'm making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wastelands. I am doing a new thing. Often we have things happening or opportunities come up and it's a new thing and it looks scary or it looks uncomfortable and we're not quite sure how to walk that out. And so we stay in the same spot that we're already in. So again, forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. Behold, I'm doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I'm making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. He is doing a new thing. And if you are feeling a tugging to step out of the formal, everything that you know and the comfortable, but you're just not sure what it looks like, give yourself permission to do that, to step out of the boat and do the new thing that is ahead. There's so many changes that have happened over this past 2 years, and it has looked scary. We have walked through some scary moments in the last 2 years that would have looked like every turn that it was the enemy coming at us, but in reality, it was the Lord developing us into our next. And so if you are in a season of where you're just teetering on, do I want to make this change? I feel a tugging, but I'm comfortable. This is safe. If you're feeling a tugging, know that He is all about doing new things and taking us to our next journey, our next thing. So if you have a need for prayer or encouragement or what that looks like, I encourage you to follow along with this little short message of encouragement devotional that we're doing over the next 30 days of giving ourselves permission, what that might look like, what might stand in our way for the next in our life. Often we can have seasons of grief that we don't allow ourselves to grieve, or we can have, we should be grieving and we don't think we can give ourselves permission to have joy, or we have a huge loss in our life and we don't feel like we can live and move on. And so those are the kinds of things that we're going to be talking about, how to give ourselves permission to be flourishing and succeeding with everything that's going on in this world around us, encouraging ourselves and one another that God is always about doing a new thing. And He is a God of life and giving life, even in the midst of the most craziest circumstances. He's solid and faithful. So I would love for you all to join me on the next 30 days as we look at some things that might be holding us back, things that we don't give ourselves permission for. Oftentimes we don't give ourselves permission to walk out in our next, or the new things in our life, or the things that are our hangups, is because we walk around in guilt and shame. I know for myself, I put this expectation that I should do everything perfectly. I should do everything just right. And so that there's an element of fear and an element of getting it wrong. And then if I do get it wrong, I start feeling guilty and or full of shame. And I just want to encourage that we are all about a God that is a redeeming God. And even if we do step out and things are not as they should be, or don't look like they should be, he can redeem that. He can redeem lost time. He can redeem misspeaking. Even this, I'm not, I could say that this is something the Lord's put on my heart and I'm going to share, but perhaps it won't bring about the fruit that I think it should bring about. And I'm not going to walk in fear, doubt, self-doubt, guilt. I'm just going to walk in obedience of what I'm called to do my next, and not worry about the outcome, but just walking it out step by step, this new journey, this new thing. Forget the former things, all the times that I've messed up, all the times that I've missed the mark. I'm not going to dwell in the past, but I'm going to know that he's doing a new thing. He is stirring up a new thing, and I'm going to walk that out. So please give a share, a like, a follow, a subscribe. You guys can find me on YouTube. I'm using my same Time to Shine platform for this 30 days devotion. It's going to be super quick. I'm thinking 10 minutes or less, unless people get on and start chatting. We can share your thoughts if you have some thoughts about the season that you're in life. If you have some prayer requests, just go ahead and put it in the comment section. I will see it and I will comment on it. And just make sure it's something that you're comfortable with other people seeing, because it can be seen across the platform. But I would like for you all to join me in this new venture and support one another through the walk of giving ourselves permission. So thank you so much, and have an amazing, amazing Monday.